Hello and welcome to my second installment for my educational/history series on my channel. As requested from one of my viewers, I will be talking about some water-related disasters from around the world. There are a whole bunch of different water-related disasters, so today I just chose 3, however I may turn this into a series. The first water-related disaster comes from Canada, and this is actually one of Canada's worst water-related disasters of all time. This occurred in Walkerton, Ontario, Canada, in southern Ontario, and in May of the year 2000, people from the town began to come down with flu-like symptoms after drinking the water. The town's Public Utilities Council found nothing wrong with the water after they tested it, as they reported. However, people continued to get sick, and on May 24th of the year 2000, the first 4 of 7 deaths occurred related to the drinking water. At this point, the province got involved and found that E. coli had gotten into the water system, and there was a huge outbreak of E. coli. By the end of the disaster, half of the town's 5,000 residents had come down with the flu, and 7 had died. To remedy the situation, the town got rid of the Public Utilities Council chair. However, he was given a settlement of almost $100,000. Luckily, the police got involved, and he was later arrested and sentenced to 1 year in jail. Also, to make up for the illnesses that had occurred, a settlement had been reached due to the class action lawsuit, and each resident got a minimum payout of $2,000, with larger payouts for those who became ill or perished. Now, moving across the border, across Lake Huron to Flint, Michigan. Now, in 2011, the town decided to cut costs due to a deficit that had occurred, and one of the main ways they did this was by beginning building a pipeline to Lake Huron to deliver water to the city, instead of getting it from the neighboring city of Detroit. In 2014, while they were waiting for the pipeline to finish, they decided to switch their water source to the Flint River. Residents began to notice that the water tasted and smelled funny, and the EPA would later discover that there were large amounts of lead in the water, which can cause cognitive issues as well as heart and kidney issues. Now, the hundreds of millions of dollars were pumped into the city from the state and as well as from the city, and a $100 million settlement was paid out to the residents of the town, which, if you think about it, it ended up costing them more to save a little bit on their water costs, so who knows if that was the best idea. Now, 4 years later, the water has definitely improved a lot, but they're still replacing all of the city's pipes, and this will not be completed until 2020. Finally, we move over to China, across the ocean, to Lanzhou, China. Lanzhou is known for being one of China's worst polluted cities because of how industrialized it is. The city actually had an issue with their water. There was a high amount of benzene found in the water because the chemical plants in the area were dumping all of their wastewater into public water sources. Now, Lanzhou is a city of almost 4 million people. And when they found out that the water had 20 times the legal limit of benzene in it, which is a strong carcinogen, they shut off all the water and told the city's residents to buy bottled water. However, with 4 million people looking to buy water all at once, they quickly ran out, so the city's locals had to begin buying whatever they could. So they were buying beer and milk and juice and whatever they could to stay hydrated. So, I hope you enjoyed my little history on water disasters from around the world. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you'd like me to talk about next. Tell me if you have any local water disasters that you'd like me to bring to light. I hope you enjoyed the little kind of interesting stories. I'll put links down below to the websites where I found this information. And I will see you all on Friday for my next water review. Thank you.